Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. To start with the greatest name of Almighty Allah, most gracious and merciful, whose bounties are unbounded, whose blessings are uncountable, whose being is eternal, whose mercy is unlimited, whose love is our lives, and whose worship is our faith. A warm good afternoon to all of you, and today I would like to talk about Lailatur Qadr. The month of Ramadan is a month full of blessings that is always awaited by Muslims. In the month of Ramadan, in addition to fasting and Tarawih prayers, there are various other acts of worship that can multiply the reward. One of them is the most awaited moment for Muslims in the month of Ramadan. To get a double reward is Lailatur Qadr, commonly called the night of 1,000 months. Lailatur Qadr is a very special night in the month of Ramadan, exceeding the 1,000 months of worship that Allah has described in the Quran, namely in Quran Surah Al-Qadr, verse from 1 to 5. Inna anzalnahu fi Lailatul Qadr. Indeed, we have sent it down on the night of Qadr. Wa ma adraka ma Lailatul Qadr. And do you know what the night of glory is? Lailatul Qadr khairun min alfi shahr. The night of glory is better than 1,000 months. Tanazzalul malaikatu waruh fiha bi'izni rabbihim min kulli am. Therein come down the angels and the spirit by Allah's permission on every errand. Salamun ya hatta matla'il fajr. Prosper until dawn. What is Lailatul Qadr? Lailatul Qadr is a night that is believed by Muslims to be a better night than 1,000 nights. Meanwhile, Lailatul Qadr is the night Al-Quran was revealed from Lawhul Mahfuz to Baitul Izzah. That is the night when Al-Quran was first revealed. At that time, the Prophet ﷺ first received revelation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the angel Jibril. From Aisha radhiyallahu anha, Rasulullah ﷺ was very serious in the last 10 days, more than the sincerity of worship other than that night. Hadith from Muslim. This hadith shows the primacy of the spirit of Muslim to worship in the last 10 nights of Ramadan. The Prophet maximized his obedience in taking advantage of time in the last 10 days of Ramadan by increasing worship, fasting, and inviting people around him. According to another source, Lailatul Qadr occurred on the 27th night of Ramadan. This is in accordance with the hadith narrated by Imam Muslim. That night was a clear night, namely the 27th night. And the signs are that in the morning the sun rises white without emitting light in all directions. Hadith from Muslim. Signs of Lailatul Qadr. From the above hadith, it is stated that the signs that appear at the time of Lailatul Qadr are as follows. First one, sun shade. The appearance of Lailatul Qadr is marked by the appearance of the sun with a very soothing light, not hot but bright. The second, the air feels cold. The second sign is when Lailatul Qadr appears, cool air will cover the surface of the earth, namely a peaceful and calm night, not too hot and not too cold. The characteristic of Lailatul Qadr. As explained above, Lailatul Qadr is a special night in the month of Ramadan, even more special than a worship for 1,000 months. There are many privileges that we will achieve if we carry out worship. What are the privileges that we will get at Lailatul Qadr? First, better than 1,000 months. Lailatul Qadr is the most important night that occurs in the month of Ramadan, and it's called the better night than 1,000 months. The scholars also argue that whoever does good on the night of Qadr, then he will get a reward equivalent to doing it for 1,000 months. Second, fallen angel. Another virtue of the night of Lailatul Qadr is the descent of the angels to the earth. This statement is in Quran Surah Al-Qadr, verse 4, which means that night the angels and the spirit descended by Allah's permission to manage all affairs. According to Al-Imam Al-Qurtubi, every layer of the sky, the angels descended to earth to confirm the prayers of Muslims that were said that night until dawn. Third, blessing night. Lailatul Qadr is a night full of blessing in it. In the third verse of Surah Ad-Dukhan, it is explained that we send down on a blessed night, and indeed we are the ones who want. The fourth, God forgives past sins. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive all sins for Muslims who live in the night of Lailatul Qadr in the month of Ramadan. The hadith of Bukhari and Muslim explain that whoever prays Lailatul Qadr out of faith and hopes for reward from Allah, then his past sin will be forgiven. Fifth, record of destiny in a year. On the night of Lailatul Qadr, 1 year's destiny will also be written, including that and fortune. This recorded annual destiny must have been preceded by God's writing. This fate will later be shown to the angel, and then will do what Allah commanded them to do. Thus, may Allah make it easy for us to be enthusiastic in worship at the end of Ramadan, and may we be among the servants who get at night full of glory. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Cahaya Rancamaya Islamic Boarding School.
Come and join us.